Sagittarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Sagittarius, sun, moon, rising sign. It's an energy reading. So even if you're not a Sagittarius birthday, but for some reason the algorithm put this in front of you, it's because you called it in. Because there's something in this message that is for you. And this is where your message begins. So we have cat spirit. Claim your independence. Fine. You're claiming your independence from the past. And what that means is that you're absolutely free of it. You're reaching a point with some situation in your life. It doesn't have to be every situation. Some things could be going real well. But you're reaching a point at some situation in your life where you're just really happy to be done with it. And there's an apathy aspect to this energy, whereas you absolutely find yourself just not caring anymore. And the cat, what I love about the cat card, if you look at cat card, it's this sense of, yes, the cat's looking back, but he's not looking back longingly. He's looking back like condescendingly. He's looking back like, I am so happy and grateful that all of that is behind me. That everything that I've experienced up until now with this situation is done. And I don't have to deal with it anymore. It's almost like he's gleefully appreciating his current position and reveling in the fact that there's no longer any attachment to what was. And so this is really where you claim your independence. When you reach a point of being happy that something is over with. And yes, you are free. You are liberated. You have nothing tethering you, tying you down, or holding you back to whatever it is, whatever that situation was. Claim your independence, your sense of self. This is Aries energy. This sense of it's not being alone. Aries energy isn't alone. It's self-possessed. It's confident in your own skin and not afraid to move forward or move in the direction. Like you trust yourself, right? You're moving in the direction that you're sure of. And you're very happy that you can. There's some sort of, now, how can this play out? This sense of you're free from something that was really holding you back or tying you down. So let's see, as I divide the deck, guys, yes, there's going to be cards that fall out, and that's exactly what's supposed to happen. If you're looking for a personal reading, I provide those. Go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule right there, and you'll get your readings within 24 hours. I know you guys need them, so I try to get them to you as quick as possible. If you're just finding this channel, thank you. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and always select all notifications on that little bell that you ring so that you will know when I go live. This is the only place out of my social media profiles on the internet that I go live and do free public tarot card readings. So if that's something you'd like to participate in, then please remember to subscribe. All right, we got one more. If you're offended by loud noises, then turn the volume down a little bit. I use a sound bowl to cleanse the energy here and where you are, because sound will carry in both places. So hold on. Let spirit be your guide. This is kind of compromised. It's in the past. And ultimately, so what that's saying is you're having much more trust for your intuition. You're also having a lot more trust for your connectivity to the divine. There is an interest now in philosophy or connectivity, maybe even religion outside of yourself. Let spirit be your guide. There's something here. It's almost like, you know, and or it's got nothing to do with that. And you know that you didn't have enough of like a zoomed out perspective in the past. Maybe it's not about the details. Maybe you got lost in the details, but maybe it's just about taking things too personally. This is the energy of let spirit be your guide. It's not compromised. This sense of I'm happy it being compromised is in the past. I'm happy that I can I'm happy that that moment in my life is done. But I want to get a little bit more understanding. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is let spirit be your guide kind of wonky? What's going on? Four of Swords and Knight of Swords. So you didn't get the message on something. Maybe 4 months ago, 4 weeks ago, there was this period of rest, contemplation. Maybe you needed to take a break from something. And then Knight of Swords is finally coming back online and making the decision. It's almost like you had to close things up. You had to reconcile things or tie up loose ends. And Knight of Swords is saying, now maybe it took a little time for you to be able to do that. But now there's a sense of, oh, I just heard this. You're ready. You're ready to make a decision now that you weren't ready to make in the past, because there was something here that you couldn't really see it. You couldn't really understand it or wrap your head around it, or maybe you didn't want to, right? Sometimes we bury our head in the sand when we don't want to make decisions that we kind of know we have to make, but we're trying to still hold on. This is telling me that, you know, you're ready. You're ready now to cut that cord. You're ready now to make that decision. You're ready now. You've had enough time to contemplate, and now you're ready to take action or talk or say something. Claim your independence. I don't know if this is ending something, but it's almost like saying I could do better. That's kind of what it's saying. And then we have transformation is beautiful. We have this scorpionic energy of it's your butterfly period. So you know that you're leveling up. And so what this is telling me is, Sagittarius, you weren't completely sure of yourself or sure that you were ready to be able to do something in the past. Like you felt like you had to hold on to something that was well in your comfort zone. But now it's like you've awakened and you're realizing I don't need that anymore. And I'm actually not what I used to be. I can't hold on to it anymore, because it's like, a butterfly can't hold on to what a caterpillar used to. It just can't. It's like, it's different now. And so what the butterfly energy is telling me is you've leveled up and you are different now. And yeah, you're ready to sort of fly off in a different direction. Metaphorically speaking, trust the great mystery, and you're finally ready. This is 11-11. This is 11 direct, and then we have 6 plus 5 adds up to 11. So there's that sense of 11-11. You're ready to jump into the deep end with something, and you're ready to trust your instincts and trust your experience and trust your talents. Like, this week is the week to do it. You're ready. You're ready. Mercury is in Sagittarius right now, and it's going to be opposite Jupiter. I think that's energizing you to make decisions that are outside of your norm and outside of what you thought was possible. This sense of you've learned something, or you're willing to learn something, or you want to learn something that is going to help you grow and expand. And then we have surrender now. Yeah, this is your energy. You're ready to release and let go. You're so ready. Surrendering keeps the moth out of the flame. It doesn't bring the moth to the flame. It keeps the moth out of the flame. That's what surrendering does. And so it's almost like you've realized that. You've realized that I have to just trust in this forward direction. I have to I'm going to be okay. I don't need to hold on to the familiar. I don't want the familiar. And you're definitely moving in a direction that's the opposite from that. You're moving away from it. We have the Hermit energy. This is Virgo energy. You're ready to go something alone. You're ready to do it alone, or this has to do with work or healing. So it's either got to do with a healing process in your life that you're ready to travel alone, or but Hermit is all about, I'm good by myself. I can hold my own solidarity. It's also, once again, just like claim your independence. It's not being lonely. There is this beautiful sense of comfort in one's own direction and faith. He's a pilgrim. And then there's lots of opportunities. So what I'm seeing is you've got a lot of work opportunities coming. You've got a lot of options. There will be a lot of offers on the table, which are going to help you not be stuck or become unstuck. The reason why they're coming into you now is because you're ready for them. You're entertaining them now. You're communicating with them. You're talking to them, right? So that's why it's happening. That's why it's happening. Hold on. We have Gemini energy, so there's communications coming in. We also have Aries energy. There's a lot here. Aries energy. Fighting for something, being willing to move forward. Gemini energy, there's some communication. There's some communication coming in. There's some learning or understanding that's coming in that's going to enable you to move forward and move on. And that's coming in this week. There's a lot of offers or opportunities once again coming in. Salmon is almost like there's an abundance of it that's coming toward you. 3 is divine balance, Sagittarius. So there's an energy of being blessed or things just working out. And Pallas Athena is here. There's knowledge and there's wisdom and there's like confidence in intellect. It's almost like now you know exactly where to go to get what you want. And then we have Libra, which is once again divine cosmic balance. A decision, maybe even the decision that's made, getting justice, receiving justice, a decision made in your favor, wisdom with Pallas Athena, being wise enough to know that this is the right time and that this is the opportunity maybe that you've been waiting for, like this is the time to bounce. That's right. That's right. Underlying energy, life lessons. Oh my God. Like what? Okay, you can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessings they contain. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. When that card comes up, do that. Say that. Say it out loud. Pray to God. God, help me break free from recurring negative patterns. Help me know the lesson and blessing they contain. That's what it's saying. It's like you finally figured out what God was trying to teach you. Something finally clicks in your education process. You finally get it. It's almost like you hacked the code. Sagittarius, you finally hacked the code. That's what it's saying. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And then we have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. This is a new start and a new beginning. like hitting the arrow at the right mark. Love is on your side. This is truth, though. Aquarius is truth. What's the truth that's coming to Sagittarius? That's what it is. Something that's happening the 19th, Pluto moves into Aquarius. And that means then all of a sudden luck is on your side. Then all of a sudden luck is on your side. King of Swords. Now it's clear. Now the decision there's a decision that's being made. Because of clarity, there is now a clear choice. And it's almost like I don't know, what's the clear choice though? The Magician is in reverse though. It's almost like you're finally willing to accept that somebody's just fucking manipulating. Somebody's just fucking with you. Somebody's just manipulating. Somebody's just trying to be tricky, right? And in doing so, they're trying to keep the answers from you. They're trying to keep you at bay by not making a decision. Somebody is trying to manipulate you by not making a decision, by keeping this false, open-ended, I can't decide. Somebody's trying to manipulate you. And it's almost like you are like, fuck it. I'm tired of being manipulated. I'm going to make the choice. You sit there in contemplation. You sit there and try to figure it out for yourself. I'm not going to stay stuck in the confusion you're creating. Instead, I'm going to make the choice that is right for me. And this goes for whatever, relationships, jobs. It's almost like Sagittarius, stop letting people be ambiguous with you. Stop letting people be enigmatic. And the way that you stop letting them be that isn't, you can't force them to make choices. And they're intentionally not making a choice in order to manipulate you. So you make the fucking choice for them. Say it's your boss or the person you're working for. Well, your boss. You don't want to make a choice about my raise? I got options. You have my 2 weeks notice. If you're in a relationship where somebody doesn't know if they want to commit to you, I'll make the choice. I'm not going to commit to you. It's almost like you're ready now. You weren't ready to say that in the past. But you know part of why you're ready? Not only because you've grown, you got more self-esteem, but you also got more experience and you got more talent and you got more recognition and notoriety. So you got options now that mean that you don't have to stay stuck where you were. And then whoever this motherfucker is trying to fuck with your head or keep you where you are by not making choices, it's almost like I'll make a choice. I'll make a choice. I'm fine with that. Let's go to the extended. I can't wait to see what else comes out. The link is down below and I've pinned it to the top of the comment section. I'll see you guys there.